Can I hear all the boys in the house make some noise? Can I hear all the ladies in the house make some noise? That's nice. Let's go, DJ. Let's go, DJ.
Okay, you see how they dance? It's called Zouk out there. They are actually dancing a form of lambada that is danced on Zouk music, and they call it Zouk, but it's actually Brazilian Zouk. But if you go to Brazil and you go to a Zouk party, they're not gonna dance the way we dance in France or in the West Indies or in Congo. They're gonna dance this way. And that was my surprise when I went there. I was like, yeah, why are they dancing? And I was like, this is Zouk. It's like, yo, we love Kassab, we love Kaysha, we love Kizomba, and we dance Zouk on this. And the music itself, it's a reprise that I did of a Zouk song it's called 88 BPM. And the same song, when I go to Congo, when I go to French-speaking countries, they say, oh, Kaysha, you are the king of Zouk. We love this Zouk song, 88 BPM. This is one of the best Zouk songs. When I go to Portugal, they say, oh, Kaysha, you're the king of Kizomba, 88 BPM. This is one of your best Kizombas. But when I go, and then on this song they dance Kizomba in Portugal. In France they dance Zouk. But when I go to Brazil, 8,000 kilometers further, they tell me, you're the king of Zouk, and we dance Zouk on your songs. But then they start dancing, and women are just rolling around and it's a kind of lambada. And this shows you how your opinions and the truth can differ depending on where you are. Your same song can have 3 different names in 3 different places. And my song Deeper, for example, is when it's big in Haiti, and yeah, they know it's Zouk, but for a lot of people they dance compa on it. And because I don't care and I embrace everybody because I appreciate the love, I'm not here spending my days trying to teach people and trying to correct people on, this is this, no, this is the, no. When people ask me what is my genre, I say Candy Zouk. Why did I invent Candy Zouk? Because Candy Zouk was my genre, my style of Zouk, because I grew up listening to Zouk. And maybe if I grew up in Portugal, I would have called it Candy Cabo or Candy Kizomba, who knows? But even in Portugal, back in the days, in the 80s, the 90s, the beginning of the 2000s, they would call everything Zouk something. Then it started changing, and actually the name Kizomba became strong, not because of the Capverdians and the Angolans, but because of all the white people who start doing Kizomba festivals. If they called that Zouk festivals, everybody would say Zouk. It shows you how it's just a confluence of different elements and different actions and different decisions that create the world where we are. A lot of the words that used to mean something different 10, 20, 30, 40 years later. And if you travel enough, like I have the chance to do, you start realizing how much things are so different from one place to another. And this teaches you a lot. Because I'm not gonna go in Brazil and tell all these people, well, what you're dancing is not Zouk. And I remember I was in Miami, I was with this girl and she was like, oh, let's go dance Zouk. And I was like, oh, they dance Zouk here? Yeah, let's go dance Zouk. And then she took me to a club, but it was Brazilian Zouk. So I was seeing everybody like, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go sit down because I don't know how to dance this. I really thought it was a Zouk West Indian one. But, and the funniest part is that Zouk and Kizomba mean the same thing. It actually means party. It's not even it's just people who make these dances, because even in Kizomba, there is not one dance in Kizomba. Because you got Kizomba, you got Tarashinha, you got Ventuinha, you got like a lot of these things that they put under the umbrella Kizomba. But even this, if you go to Russia or in Ukraine, I was in Ukraine not so long ago, and the way they dance Kizomba in Ukraine has nothing to do with the way we dance here. Why? Because they're far away and they, at a point, they take it to their thing and they start adding their own flavor to it. It's called being alive and changing. So it's just like me. I came to Portugal 8 years ago. I was speaking French and English. And today I speak Portuguese. So I changed. And I don't understand why all you people don't want to let the music and the genres change. Because you're afraid to lose something? No. The original stays the original, but things change. This is life.